Americans are safer today on the border, in the air, at sea, across the country, and around the world because of the Department of Homeland Security.
Did President Biden tell you to open up the border, or did you?
The border is not open, Congressman.
The Mexican government is captive to the cartels. They are doing the bidding of the cartels, and based on your response today, so are you.
Pretty serious charge there. Republicans went on the attack today against Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. Joining us now, Republican Congressman from Texas, Tony Gonzalez, on the Homeland Security Committee, representing a district that stretches 800 miles along the U.S.-Mexican border. It's good to see you, Congressman. I'll start with the numbers, and this is what the White House continues to point to. Southern border monthly apprehensions: April, 211,000; May, 206,000; June, 144,000. You got to at least give them credit. The numbers are going in the right direction all of a sudden.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Yes, the numbers are down, but we're still talking over 100,000 people coming over the country illegally every single month, which is going to equate to over 1 million people a year. So in a district like mine, which is 2/3 of the Texas-Mexico border, it's still hell for us every single day. Thankfully, we're out of school, so our schools aren't going into lockdown because it's summer, but we're still finding bodies every single week. In our ranches, we're having high-speed chases through our towns, and the chaos and the nightmare hasn't ended.
Yeah, no, look, I hear you. I've been down on the border. I've been in the towns when there were chases, and I've been on the border with Texas Department of Public Safety. The Homeland Security Department now won't let us go out with them to see what they're experiencing. I'm just looking at this from a political perspective, in that the border was such a huge issue in the 2022 election because you kept having these huge numbers. By Democrats and the administration now taking at least a little bit more of a proactive approach to the border, does that defang the Republican argument a little bit?
I mean, I don't think so. I think the numbers speak for themselves. I mean, when you have Democrats claiming victory where there's only 140,000 people coming over illegally, I mean, if you want to run on that, good luck. Also, you know, the everyday citizens are impacted by this. What I'm seeing is you don't see the White House talk about legal immigration. You don't see folks talk about legal immigration. There's an opportunity here for House Republicans. If we can talk about, we can be the party of legal immigration, all of a sudden you have a message that resonates across all 435 districts to say, hey, look, we believe in law and order. We also believe in those wanting to seek the American dream the right way, through the front door. It's why I introduced the HIRE Act, and this focuses on work visas. It takes work visas, simple bill, only 3 pages, takes work visas from 1 year to 3 years. It encourages legal immigration, and it allows us to double down on illegal immigration.
All right. So, look, you can spend the time in these hearings beating up on Alejandro Mayorkas, and we can all agree that the border policies have certainly led to a lot more people coming across during the Biden administration. That's just obvious and factual. You could also spend this time trying to come up with, and I'm going to laugh at myself for saying this, bipartisan immigration reform, something that we've been talking about for 20 years, is overwhelmingly popular with the American people, that seems to have absolutely no chance of going anywhere in Congress. Would that be time better spent for the American people?
I think the American people demand results, and they're seeing, hey, look, it doesn't matter. They're seeing, you know, Republicans blaming Democrats, Democrats blaming Republicans. In a district like mine that is 2/3 of the Texas-Mexico border, we just want the problem to go away. We just want our lives back. It doesn't matter whose fault it is or who solves it. How do we just get to some sense of normalcy? It's why I introduced the HIRE Act. It has 11 Republicans and 7 Democrats. I mean, it's unheard of to get 18 members of Congress. I rolled it out last week. It's only been, we've only worked on it for a week. It's things like this that I think we need to bring this country back together. We need to stop looking at it through the lens of whose fault it is, and we need to look at it through the lens of how does this solve the problem. If you're an American and you're tired of waiting 30 minutes to get your beer, the HIRE Act can help you.
Yeah, well, and you can see, and if you're tired of waiting 30 minutes to get your beer, and you're also tired as a business person of trying to hire people, literally. Hey, Congressman, I didn't know about this. I'm glad you talked to us about it. Here's an invitation. Bring one of the Democrats who's supporting this as well, and we're going to have you both on and sit down and talk about it, all right?
Sounds great. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.